Hello and welcome, my name is Hero and this is my Let's Play series of Distant Worlds universe where I'm playing as the Slukens of the Huron Empire. I just noticed this when I logged in today that we're having a huge slush of bonus income, so let's go check that out. So it seems like all the income is coming from the spaceport, which means that our private sector is starting using a lot of money to buy ships and stuff like that. The other way you can get money on your bonus income is if you get trade bonuses with foreign people, and if you do get resort income. So if you build resort bases, you can get some extra income. So let's actually look if we do have some potential resort spots. Yeah, we have a resort place down here. How long are we on this hyperdrive? We're still at 55%, so we might actually get this guy to go down and build that resort base just before he gets retrofitted. So let's send him down here to build. Oh, I guess I haven't designed a resort base yet, so let's do that. It is a state base, I believe. We'll just make it from an energy research station. The easiest thing to do when you have to make a new kind of base is to choose an existing base that kind of seems like it or behaves in the same way or is the same size or whatever, and then you just press the copy as new. Then the first thing you want to do is kind of change to the new type of base. Then you want to find a new logo if you want to have it look differently. We'll just choose, I don't know, let's actually choose this. It's probably from another kind of race, but it looks different. Then we want to change the name to, what do we want to call it? Just resort base, I guess. And then we need to add a commerce center. Once you assign a role, it will kind of tell you what you need to put in it. So we need to find a commerce center. Just sort this. We need to find a recreation center. And we need to have some storage for passengers. Let's just put in 10 of those. And we need to add some more life support. But we don't need these cargo bays, or maybe we actually do. Yeah, but we don't need the energy labs. Do we want to add anything? No, I think this is good. So we'll just save this. And we have a resort base. And sometimes it will switch the upgrade to automatic, so you just want to check that. But now we're ready to build a resource base. Resort base, yeah. And then we can start earning a bit extra bonus income, just so we'll boost our economy even further. Let's look at how our planet is doing. We've got almost 15 billion people, or Slukens, I guess. So things are moving forward. And this extra luxury resource would definitely help us. As I might already have explained, we need 10 luxury resources on each of our planets to maximize the development bonus, which again will maximize the amount of tax that we can get from our colonies. The tax is based on how much people you got, how high the development bonus is. That will define the GDP, and then you can choose a tax rate that will be taken out of your GDP. Oh no, our agent got captured. So we lost our intelligence agents. That's a bummer. I believe there was like 19% or something like that. but he increased his economy income. So, but I think we're still gonna change him once we get this to the max. Oh, and we discovered Philedian spice. Very, very nice. It's a third. Not only is it a third luxury income, but it's also one of the one we need for our racial bonuses. Oh, and we got a new intelligence agent. Nice. We need to send him out because we won't get him tested without doing this. So it is an 81%. I don't think there's anything else we can do. No, we'll just have to take the chance again and hope for the best. And all the while we're just waiting for these ships to be done. Oh, and this is a good chance to look at this. When they run out of fuel, they will still be able to move, but they'll just move much slower. So this guy will probably take a long time to get home to the base. We may even have the hyperdrives ready before he gets there. And meanwhile, our population is just soaring. I think we'll have this population at max before the hyperdrives finish. Let's look. Can we? Oh, it's much too expensive to do a crash program. If we can do crash programs, and we'll probably do that a lot later when we crank up our economy. Crash programs make sure that you can get a setback on your research. So that's really nice. Okay, so we got torpedoes. Is there anything else we need? I think I'm gonna go for railguns. I like them. The good thing about railguns is that they punch through shields and does some armor damage. It's not a total bypass of shields, but they do some armor damage, and that sometimes scares off pirates. Because I think the AI is set to look at shields and then evade once they push through shields, so you can kind of trick them into thinking that you are overpowering them. So I think railguns is nice to have on protective ships and bases. Oh, and this start is a bit boring, I guess, but on the other hand, we'll have an enormous economy once we leave this solar system, and none of the other empires will be faster than us. So I guess it's only you guys that's bothering, but hopefully you'll stick in there. And we encountered some new pirates. Maybe we should make sure that we get a good price from them. We are ending up paying a lot of money to the pirates. We are already at 11,000 a year. But until we get some proper ships, there's really nothing much we can do. Once we get the first hyperdrives, we'll definitely start building some military ships, and then we can at least stop accepting new protection deals. But it will be some time before we can, probably be some time before we can ignore these guys. And we already ran into 4 different pirate factions, so I guess these guys, the Menacing Moon Minerals gang, will be the first one that we have to kind of go up against. Oh, and he got the territory map, so let's go look at where they are. They are all the way down here. Let's actually talk with those pirates and see if they can sell us some more information. They can. Maybe they know more? Yes. And I guess we are out of money. So I'm gonna go and pump the tax rate a bit. And let's send that agent out to find out who those new guys are and where they are. So we found the Teekens, the Free Shatoon Syndicate, and we found the Xenorx, Technocracy. Sorry. These guys usually pretty passive, but extremely, but they spread extremely fast, makes a lot of colonies, and usually have quite a big economy. And these guys usually, I've only encountered them in a couple of games, but they are usually not aggressive, and usually doesn't expand that aggressively either. If you remember, in the last game they only had 2 colonies, but we ended up losing to them anyway, I guess because they had more money. But hopefully that won't happen this game. Hopefully this game we can actually have a nice economy. So let's send this guy out and find out where those guys are. Hopefully he... oh, he has a -10 to espionage. That's not nice. So, as you can see, our cash flow is enormous this time around because we have this this much people playing, and our leader also got corrupt, so we are definitely getting rid of him. I think actually, since we are nearing the maximum of this planet, I'll dismiss him now so we can get a new one as fast as possible. And hopefully we'll get a better leader this time. Yeah. And this is what can happen sometimes. The scientists have pursued the wrong path and our research gets reset. And... oh, and we lost another intelligence agent. But we got a new leader. Let's see if we can... oh, that was a ship captain. We didn't get a... oh, that's the leader. So he has a minus to population growth, but unfortunately enough, this is a scalable skill, so it will increase over time. But this time we got someone with some bonuses. He has a bonus to high-tech research, civilian ship construction speed, and mining rate. And I guess the engineer gives him the high-tech research and the civilian ship construction, and the industrialist gives the mining rate, but the population penalty. But he'll be able to grow that. And we have a bit of money now, so let's turn down that tax again and get that last population boost. I think we're gonna end up at about 21, maybe 22 million. Or billion rather. So that will be a nice number of people. Do we have any colonizable planets in the system? Yeah, we do. So we can colonize this planet. It's not a very nice quality. And the planet, but the planet is rather big. So if we don't find any better colonies outside, we'll definitely send a ship over there. Oh, so he completed that resort base. Nice. So let's get him home to the home planet here. So he's ready to refit once we finish those hyperdrives. And let's get... we're almost at 20 billion now. We're gonna have a huge economy. But it was a real bummer losing 2 intelligence agents in a row. Oh, and our leader got one of those negative traits, xenophobic, so he has -10% trade income, -10% diplomacy. I hope he doesn't get any more of those. It would be too bad to throw out one leader just to get a new one who's bad. And we are above 20 billion now. That's a lot of insects on one planet. Okay. It really wants us to refuel these 2 ships, so let's just do that. It's interesting to see how high we'll go here. We could... oh! Our leader has increased his population skill growth, so now it's only at -7. So that's nice. I think I'm gonna go into the Empire comparison and see what's happening. So this is the victory conditions, and we are ahead because of our population and economy. And we have the highest score by far, but the Teekens are probably gonna catch up once they get going. Our population is far greater than anyone else. Our territory is of course the same because nobody has gotten any extra colonies. And as you can see, the Teeken already have a pretty nice economy, even though they were far behind on population. So they usually get along great with economy. But we have the greatest strategic value, so we probably did the most science and built the most mining ships and stuff like that yet, or mining stations. But we haven't really built any military, so we are behind in that. I think the only military we have is whatever's on our bases and what's on the 2 ships we found. But I guess now that we have some money, I think I'm actually gonna refit this spaceport to a big one, so it's ready to pump out some ships later on. It will also give us a little bit of extra defense of the planet. Because once we hit that hyperdrive 17, we are gonna need that spaceport much more. And how are the planet doing? Almost at 21 billion. That's insane. I think the biggest planet I've ever had was about 22 billion. I'm interested to see how high we go on this one. Oh, and we got a new intelligence agent. And he has this espionage skill, so hopefully he'll be a bit better. Is it easier to steal the map here, maybe? Yeah, so let's hope that 3rd time is a charm, that we'll get a nice agent this time. $21.5 billion. That's insane. So we're having... Oh, we got the hyperspace technology discovered. Using the ancient knowledge recovered in our earlier exploration, we have deployed our first primitive hyperdrive. This breakthrough technology allows our starships to travel faster than light. This momentous discovery means that we can finally leave our own solar system and travel to faraway stars, truly exploring the galaxy. This amazing discovery has also galvanized the resolve of our population, providing a short-term boost to our economy. We should quickly exploit these new capabilities by redesigning and building new ships with these hyperdrives. So the first thing we're gonna do is gonna bump up the tax a bit, just so we can get some money to build some spaceships. And then we need to redesign our exploration and construction ships. So let's do a manual upgrade to Mark II. And we are gonna add the, if I can find it, the warp bubble generator. Now this first version of the hyperdrives use a lot of energy, and it's not that fast. So we'll actually have to specially design these ships with extra generators just to get it up at almost full speed. Yeah, we can get it to full speed, and we'll have to add some more life and hab. And maybe we'll take a few of these engines off. Doesn't need to be that fast anymore since it's going to use the hyperdrives for long distances. So cruise speed of 30 is fine for an exploration ship. And maybe we should add a bit of armor to this one actually. I didn't do that last time apparently. So this should be plenty. The exploration ships are never meant to go into combat. They're set to flee whenever they see any military, so I guess this is fine. Cruise of 25 is fine. So let's save that. Or let's edit. Oh, did I make it too big? I think I did. Yeah. I guess I did. Yeah, it's way too big. So let's remove a couple engines maybe. And a couple of armor. So cruise of 32 is fine. It will be faster once we get the next level of warp generators and can maybe take one of these reactors off. But this is good for now. And then we'll also do the same for the construction ship. We'll add the warp bubble generator and a couple of reactors, a hab and a life. And we'll also add some armor and some shields. Let's see if we can build this. Armor, 100 armor, and we need to add some more cargo bay. And hab and life. And cargo bay. Okay, so it seems we got this working, and it still has an okay cruise speed. It just needs to keep up with the planets anyways. And I think I'm just gonna go take these pulse busters off. We don't need this to and the resource sensor. Now we'll have our exploration ships doing all that, and I won't be having this anywhere where there's no defense. So that's that. So let's get these. Why is he all the way out here? Let's get him to retrofit to the latest design. Oh, we need to get some money, but let's move him to the home and get ready to do this also with these guys once we get some money ticking in. Should be sooner, I hope. Yeah, we just need the cash flow to update after we set the tax. And we can now refit or retrofit. And we'll do the same for the exploration ships. Why are they always... Oh, that's the retrofit and retrofit. And I think I'll also go into the spaceport and build a couple more exploration ships. But we have gotten to that wrapping up point, so I'll catch you in the next one.